Students, in this video, we will discuss type of alkenes based upon the number of double bonds. And after that, we will discuss some examples of alkenes by applying the rules of nomenclature. We will assign names. इस वीडियो में हम ये डिस्कस करेंगे कि डबल बॉन्ड की तादाद की बुनियाद पर अल्कीन्स की कितनी अक़साम हैं और फिर कुछ मिसालों की मदद से हम ये देखेंगे कि आईयूपैक रूल्स को हम कैसे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. लेट्स स्टार्ट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we will discuss the types of alkenes depending upon the number of double bonds. Types of alkenes depending upon the number of double bonds. Number of double bond. Right, students? Now, basically, we have three types of alkenes based upon the number of double bonds. Double bond की बुनियाद पर अल्कीन की तीन अक़साम हैं. The first one is known as monoenes. Monoenes. Dear students, those alkenes which have one carbon-carbon double bond present in them are called monoenes. Those alkenes which have one carbon-carbon double bond, alkenes which have one carbon-carbon double bond are called, present in them, are called monoenes. ये ऐसे अल्कीन्स होते हैं कि जिनमें कार्बन और कार्बन के दरमियान सिर्फ एक डबल बॉन्ड पाया जाता है. ठीक है. मोनो मीन्स, we know very well what is mean by mono. Mono means one. It means they contain just one double bond between carbon and carbon. Right? Let's see some examples of monoenes. For example, the simplest molecule which is made up of only two carbon atoms, CH2, CH2, ethene. Right? Then a molecule which is made up of three carbon atoms, CH double bond CH2, propene. Then another example, CH3, CH double bond CH, CH3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This molecule is 2-butene. One more example, students. CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH2. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1-butene. In all these examples, there is just one double bond between carbon and carbon. इन तमाम एग्जाम्पल्स के अंदर हम देख सकते हैं कि कार्बन और कार्बन एटम्स के दरमियान सिर्फ एक डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद है, राइट? सो दैट्स वाई दीज आर द एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ मोनोइन्स. Right, students? Now let's see the second example, second types of alkenes. Second types of alkenes, they are known as dienes. Dienes. Di means, what is mean by di? Di means two, right? So the name shows those alkenes which have two carbon-carbon double bonds present in them are called dienes. Means alkenes which have two carbon-carbon double bonds present in them are called dienes. ऐसे एल्कीन्स जिनमें कार्बन और कार्बन के दरमियान दो डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद हों उन्हें हम dienes कहते हैं. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? नाउ लेट्स सी सम एग्जांपल्स ऑफ dienes. For example, we have a molecule CH2 double bond CH double bond CH2. Numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. To assign the name to these alkenes, right? How can we assign names to these alkenes? First of all, we will find the parent chain and after that we do the numbering. So that's why we will assign the lowest possible numbers to both the carbon atoms forming the double bond. हम पेरेंट चेन को लोकेट करने के बाद इस तरह से नंबरिंग करेंगे कि वो दोनों कार्बन एटम्स जो डबल बॉन्ड बना रहे हैं उनको लोवेस्ट नंबर असाइन कर सके. ठीक है? And after that we will write the name of the molecule. For example, in this molecule, what is the position of double bond? Here you can notice just we mention the first carbon which form the double bond with the second carbon. We will write the position of just first carbon which form the double bond with second carbon. यानी वो पहला कार्बन जो दूसरे कार्बन के साथ डबल बॉन्ड बना रहा है हम सिर्फ उसकी पोजीशन को मेंशन करेंगे, दूसरे कार्बन की पोजीशन मेंशन नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है? जैसे यहाँ पे देखें डबल बॉन्ड इज प्रेजेंट बिटवीन कार्बन नंबर 1 एंड कार्बन नंबर 2, राइट? सो वी जस्ट राइट हियर 1. Then since we have two double bonds in the molecule, so we write here comma and then we mention the position of second double bond, right? What is the position of second double bond, students? You can notice second double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. ठीक है ना? कार्बन 3 और 4 के दरमियान डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद है. तो ये पहला कार्बन जो डबल बॉन्ड बना रहा है वो कार्बन नंबर 3 है, राइट? सो वी राइट हियर 3. 1, 3. 1 shows double bond is present between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2, right? And 3 shows double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. In this way, we mention the position of both the double bonds, right, students? Now, after that, we will see how many total number of carbon atoms are there in the molecule. As you can notice, 4 is written here, right? It means total carbon atoms are 4. टोटल कार्बन एटम कितने हैं? टोटल कार्बन एटम 4 हैं, ठीक है ना? सो वी नो वेरी वेल बिटवीन नंबर एंड लेटर वी मस्ट प्लेस हाइफन. नंबर और लेटर के दरमियान हमेशा हाइफन हम लिखते हैं, ठीक है? सो 4 कार्बन एटम, सो दैट्स वाई वी यूज द टर्म ब्यूटा. वी यूज द टर्म ब्यूटा. We use the term buta, right? And how many double bonds are there? Since it is diene, 2 double bonds, so we use the term di, buta di. And for since double bond it is alkene, so we use ene as suffix. इन को हम सफिक्स के तौर पे यूज़ करेंगे, राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो व्हाट इज़ द आईयूपैक नेम ऑफ दिस मॉलिक्यूल? दिस इज 1,3-butadiene. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर. लेट्स सी वन मोर एग्जाम्पल of the molecule having 2 double bond in them. CH3 CH double bond CH double bond CH2. Right students, this is the molecule. You can notice here how many double bonds are present. Here we have 2 double bonds. इस molecule में कितने double bond हैं? 2, right? Now after that, obviously this is the parent chain. यही हमारी parent chain है, right? Now after that what should we do? We will do the numbering of the parent chain. Parent chain की numbering करेंगे. We know students, we will do the numbering in such a way so that we will assign the lowest possible number to both the carbon atoms forming the double bond, right? So if we do the numbering from this end, 1 2 3 4 5. Here you can notice the first carbon which form the double bond with second carbon is carbon number 2, right? Second carbon form the double bond with third carbon, so we write the position of second carbon. Then fourth carbon form the double bond with fifth carbon, right? We place the comma and 4. ठीक है? Now if we do the numbering from right hand side, अगर हम right hand side से numbering करें 1 2 3 4 5, ठीक है बेटा? Now if we do the numbering from right hand side, you can notice here double bond is present between first and second carbon. पहले और दूसरे कार्बन के दरमियान डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद है, राइट? सो वी जस्ट मेंशन द पोजीशन ऑफ फर्स्ट कार्बन 1, then comma, and then here the double bond is present between third and fourth carbon, right? So we mention the position of third carbon. Now compare these numbers, students, which are lower number, 2 4 or 1 3. Obviously 1 3 are lower number as compared to 2 4, right? So we will not do the numbering like this way, we will do the numbering like this way, right? After numbering the parent chain, then we come to know what are the position of double bond. Double bond is present here between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. So how can we write the IUPAC name of this molecule? We will write 1. ठीक है बेटा? 1 लिखेंगे, then comma, and second double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. दूसरा double bond carbon number 3 और carbon number 4 के दरमियान मौजूद है. So here we write 3, 1 3, right students? Now how many carbon atoms are there? 1 2 3 4 5. There are 5 carbon atoms. इस मॉलिक्यूल में 5 कार्बन एटम मौजूद हैं. We place hyphen है, and then we write the term for 5 carbon atoms. We use the term penta. ठीक है? Between number and letter हाइफन मस्ट बी प्लेस, नंबर और लेटर के दरमियान हम हाइफन लिखेंगे, ठीक है। 1 3 पेंटा, हाउ मेनी डबल बॉन्ड्स आर देयर, वी हैव 2 डबल बॉन्ड्स, सो वी यूज द टर्म डाई, right? And since it is alkene molecule, so ene is used as suffix, right students? So what is the IUPAC name of this molecule? It is 1,3 pentadiene. इस मॉलिक्यूल का IUPAC नेम क्या होगा? 1,3 pentadiene, ठीक है। आई होप दिस इज क्लियर। नाउ आफ्टर दैट we will see the third type of alkenes based upon the number of double bond. Number 3, polyenes. Polyenes. Dear students, we know very well what is meant by poly. Poly means more than one. More than one, or we can say more than two. More than two, right? More than two. Maybe 3, maybe 4 or more, right? So what are polyenes? These are the alkenes which have more than 2 double bonds, right students? So polyenes, alkenes, which have more than 2 double bonds. More than 2 double bonds are called polyenes. ऐसे एल्कीन्स जिनमें 2 से ज़्यादा डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद हों उन्हें हम क्या कहते हैं? polyenes, right students? Now let's see some examples and IUPAC names. For example, we have a molecule like this, CH2 double bond CH, CH double bond CH2, CH double bond CH2, right students? Now see this molecule, how many double bonds are present? इस molecule में कितने double bond हैं? 1 2 3. There are 3 double bonds which are present in this molecule, right? Now how to assign the IUPAC name to this molecule? We will apply the rules. First of all, we locate the parent chain. Parent chain को locate करेंगे हम. Obviously this is the parent chain, ठीक है बेटा? This is the parent chain. Now do the numbering of the parent chain. 1 2 3 4 5 6, right students? Now if we do the numbering from left hand side, अगर हम left hand side से numbering करेंगे, here you can notice first double bond is present between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2, right? So we have first double bond, position of first double bond is it is present between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2, right? Now second double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. तो second double bond जो है वो कौन से कार्बन के दरमियान मौजूद है? कार्बन 3 और 4 के दरमियान, right? Comma and we write 3, right students? And then here we have third double bond which is present between carbon number 5 and carbon number 6. So we place comma and we write here 5, since the third double bond is present between carbon number 5 and carbon number 6, right students? Now if we do the numbering from right hand side, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Now what are the positions of double bond? If we do the numbering from right hand side, here you can notice the first double bond is present between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. पहला double bond carbon number 1 और carbon number 2 के दरमियान मौजूद है, right? So we write the position of first double bond. Second double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4, right? So we place comma and then we mention the position of second double bond, carbon 3 और 4 के दरमियान. ठीक है. Then third double bond is present between carbon number 5 and carbon number 6. We place the comma and then we write 5. ठीक है. Now you can notice, students, if we do the numbering from left hand side or either from right hand side, right, the position of double bond is same, right? So now it is our choice. We can do the numbering from both sides, either from left side or either from right side, right, students? Now coming to assign the IUPAC name to this molecule. First of all, we mention the position of double bond, right? Double bond is present between carbon number 1 and 2, so we write here 1 comma then 3 comma and then we write 5. 1 3 5. We place hyphen here. यहाँ पे हम hyphen लगाएंगे, right? How many double bonds are there? 1 2 3. For 3 we use the term tri. We write here tri. And how many total number of carbon atoms are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Since there are 6 carbon atoms, so we use the term hexa. 1 3 5. I'm sorry, students. 1 3 5. First of all, we write the alka part, right? We write hexa. 1 3 5 hexa, right, students? And then since there are 3 double bond, then we write tri. Hexa tri. Since there are 3 double bond, so we use the term tri. It is an alkene molecule, so we use the ene as suffix. So what is the IUPAC name of this molecule? It is 135 hexatriene. 135 hexatriene. I hope this is clear to you, right, students? Now let's see some more examples. Some structures are given to us and we are asked to assign the name, IUPAC name to them. For example, if we have a structure like this, the simplest one, CH2 double bond CH2, right, students? How many carbon atoms are there? 1 2. In this molecule we have just 2 carbon atoms, right? So its name is started with eth, right, and ended at ene. This is ethene molecule, ethene, right? Since here if we do the numbering from left side or either we do the numbering from right side, carbon 1 form the double bond, right? So we will not write 1 ethene. हम इसे 1 ethene नहीं लिखेंगे, ठीक है? हम इसे सिर्फ ethene ही लिखेंगे. इसी तरह से if we have a molecule like this, CH3 CH double bond CH2. Okay, students, do the numbering of this molecule. Of course, we do the numbering from this side to assign the lower number to carbon 1 2 3. ठीक है? Now either we do the numbering from we do the numbering from this end to assign the lower number to double bond, right? It is propene. Since carbon number 1 form double bond with carbon number 2, right? But we will not write 1 propene. We will not write 1 propene. Simply its name is written as propene. Propene. This is the IUPAC name of this molecule. Let's see some more examples. For example, we have a molecule consisting of CH3 CH2 CH double bond CH CH2 CH3. Now we assign the IUPAC name to this molecule. Do the numbering 1 2 3 4 5 6. If we do the numbering from left hand side, double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. So what is the position of double bond? It is present between carbon 3 and carbon number 4. Now do the numbering from right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. अगर हम राइट हैंड साइड से नंबरिंग करेंगे, राइट, देन डबल बॉन्ड इज प्रेजेंट बिटवीन कार्बन नंबर 3 एंड कार्बन नंबर 4. अगेन व्हाट इज द पोजीशन ऑफ डबल बॉन्ड? It is present between carbon number 3 and 4, right? So both the numbers are same, right? So either we can do the numbering from left side or either we can do the numbering from right hand side. The position of double bond is remain same. चाहे हम लेफ्ट साइड से नंबरिंग करें या चाहे हम राइट साइड से नंबरिंग करें, डबल बॉन्ड की पोजीशन सेम ही रहेगी, ठीक है ना. सो इट इज़ आवर चॉइस. वी कैन डू द नंबरिंग फ्रॉम ईदर एंड. किसी भी तरफ से हम नंबरिंग कर सकते हैं. नाउ ट्राई टू असाइन द IUPAC नेम टू दिस मॉलिक्यूल, राइट. नाउ व्हाट इज द पोजीशन ऑफ डबल बॉन्ड इन दिस मॉलिक्यूल? Double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4, so we write 3, right? And how many total number of carbon atoms are there? Total number of carbon atoms are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms. So we write hex. Hex, right? Since it is an alkene molecule, so we use the suffix "ene". Between नंबर एंड लेटर हाइफन मस्ट बी प्लेस. नंबर और लेटर के दरमियान हम हाइफन लगाएंगे. सो व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दिस मॉलिक्यूल? 3-hexene. दिस इज द IUPAC नेम ऑफ दिस मॉलिक्यूल, 3-hexene. राइट स्टूडेंट. नाउ लेट्स सी सम अदर एग्जांपल. इफ वी हैव अ मॉलिक्यूल लाइक CH3, CH double bond C double bond CH CH2 CH3. For example, if we have this molecule and we are asked to assign IUPAC name to this molecule, अगर हमें ये वाला molecule दिया जाए और हमें कहा जाए कि हम इसका IUPAC name लिखें, तो हम फिर किस तरह से इसका IUPAC name लिखेंगे? ठीक है. As usual, first of all we find 5 tetramethyl 3-hexene. I hope this is clear to you, students. The parent chain, obviously this is a parent chain, right? Then after finding the parent chain, we do the numbering of parent chain. अब हम parent chain की numbering करेंगे. Suppose if we do the numbering from left hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is diene. You can notice students, since there are 2 double bonds. ठीक है ना, ये diene है क्योंकि इसके अंदर 2 डबल बॉन्ड है. पहला डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद है कार्बन नंबर 2 और 3 के दरमियान. सो व्हाट इज द पोजीशन ऑफ फर्स्ट डबल बॉन्ड? 2. Then we place comma and the second double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. दूसरा डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद है कार्बन नंबर 3 और 4 के दरमियान. So we write here 3. Okay student, now do the numbering from your right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and see what is the position of double bond. Here the first double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. पहला double bond carbon 3 और 4 के दरमियान है. So here we write 3. Right student? And the second double bond is present between carbon number 4 and carbon number 5. So we mention the position of second double bond, that is 4. Now compare these numbers. इनको compare करें. 2, 3 और 3, 4. Which are the lower number? Which are the lower number, students? Of course 2, 3, they are the lower number, right? We will not do the numbering from right hand side. This is the correct way of numbering from left hand side, right? Now assign the IUPAC name to this molecule. What is the IUPAC name, students? Since there are 2 double bond, right? So first of all we mention the position of both the double bonds, that is it is 2, 3. Then we place hyphen. How many carbon atoms are there in the molecule? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So after that we will write the alka part. Alka part means carbon atoms consist of 6 carbon atoms. So we write here hexa. 2 3 hexa. Okay dear students, how many double bonds are there? इसमें कितने double bonds हैं? We have 2 double bonds, so we use the term di. Since it is an alkene molecule, so we use the suffix "ene." Right? So what is the IUPAC name of this molecule, students? This is 2,3-hexadiene. 2,3-hexadiene. Right? Now see one more example. Suppose if we have given this molecule CH3, CH3, double bond CH3, CH3. Right students, now here you can notice in this molecule alkyl radicals are also present along with the functional group, that is a double bond. यानी डबल बॉन्ड जो कि फंक्शनल ग्रुप है इसके साथ साथ अल्काइल रेडिकल भी मौजूद है, ठीक है ना. नाउ काउंट द नंबर ऑफ कार्बन एटम्स टू फाइंड द पेरेंट चेन, राइट, एंड वी नो वेरी वेल here what is a parent chain? The longest continuous chain of carbon atoms having both the carbon atoms forming the double bond, right? So what is the parent chain here? 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, right? 1 2 3 4. 3 chains are of equal length competing each other. 3 चेन्स जिनकी लेंथ बराबर है, ठीक है, हम वो आपस में compete कर रही हैं. हम इनमें से कोई सी भी चेन चूज़ कर सकते हैं since they all contain equal number of carbon atoms and they all includes both the carbon forming the double bond, ठीक है. So suppose we choose the first chain, this straight chain as a parent chain. हम इसको चूज़ कर लेंगे parent chain. We choose the parent chain and enclose the parent chain in the box, ठीक है. हम इसको बॉक्स में क्यों लेकर आएंगे? सिंस अल्काइल रेडिकल्स आर ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट, राइट, इन दिस मॉलिक्यूल, सो दैट्स वाई वी मस्ट इनक्लोज द पेरेंट चेन इन द बॉक्स. नाउ व्हाट आर द अल्काइल रेडिकल्स? दिस इज द रेडिकल एज वेल एज दिस इज द रेडिकल, राइट स्टूडेंट्स. नाउ हियर यू कैन नोटिस 2 radicals are there. Identify these radicals. This is methyl, right? This radical is also methyl. ये भी methyl है, ये भी methyl है. How many methyl radicals are there? We have 2 methyl radicals, right students? So that's why we use the term dimethyl. Dimethyl. Okay. Now we do the numbering to assign the lowest possible number to functional group as well as the alkyl radical. अब हम इसकी सच से नंबरिंग करेंगे कि functional group और alkyl radical दोनों को lowest number assign करें, ठीक है ना. But our priority is functional group. इस तरह के मॉलिक्यूल में हमारी प्रायोरिटी हमेशा फंक्शनल ग्रुप होती है, ठीक है, पहले, ताकि फंक्शनल ग्रुप को लोअर नंबर असाइन किया जा सके. नाउ डू द नंबरिंग. इफ़ यू डू द नंबरिंग फ्रॉम दिस साइड, राइट, दिस इज कार्बन नंबर 1 2 3 4. Here you can notice the students, second carbon form the double bond with carbon number 3. So what is the position of double bond? Carbon number 2, right? If we do the numbering from right hand side, 1 2 3 4, second carbon form the double bond with third carbon, right? And what are the position of alkyl radicals? If we do the numbering from right hand side, with the second carbon alkyl radical is attached, right? With the second carbon first alkyl radical is attached, and with the third carbon second alkyl radical is attached. If we do the numbering from left hand side, right students, if we do the numbering from right hand side, what is the position of first alkyl radical? First alkyl radical is attached with second carbon and second alkyl radical is attached with third carbon, ठीक है ना. It means the position of alkyl radical remains same. Either we do the numbering from right hand side or from left hand side. alkyl radical की पोजीशन सेम ही रहेंगी चाहे हम लेफ्ट साइड से नंबरिंग करें या राइट साइड से नंबरिंग करें, ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स. नाउ कमिंग टू असाइन IUPAC नेम टू दिस मॉलिक्यूल. Right, now first of all we will write the position of both the alkyl radicals, right, and then we will mention the alkyl radicals, and after that we will write the position of functional group, that is the double bond, and then we will write the name of the parent chain, ठीक है. Now coming to assign the name, IUPAC name to this molecule. Now what is the position of alkyl radical? First alkyl radical is attached with carbon number 2 and second is attached with carbon number 3. So we will write here 2,3 hyphen. Both are methyl radicals, right? So that's why we use the term dimethyl. This is methyl as well as this is methyl. There are two methyl radicals, right? So we use the term dimethyl. Dimethyl. Right, and after that we see what is the position of double bond. Double bond is present between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. Double bond carbon number 2 और 3 के दरमियान मौजूद है, ठीक है ना. So here again we place the hyphen and we mention the position of double bond. Yes, 2. Then again we place hyphen, and how many carbon atoms are there in the molecule? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is bute. We use the term bute, right students? Since this is an alkene molecule, so ene is used as suffix. So what is the IUPAC name of this molecule? This is 2,3-dimethyl 2-butene. इस molecule का IUPAC name क्या है? 2,3-dimethyl 2-butene. Now coming to discuss one more example. Molecule with double bond as well as alkyl radical. For example, if we have a molecule CH3, CH double bond CH, CH3, right? Now find the parent chain, apply the rules of nomenclature and find the parent chain. ठीक है. Obviously students, this straight chain is the parent chain. यही parent chain है. Once we find the parent chain, enclose the parent chain in the box. एक दफ़ा जब हमें parent chain का पता चल जाएगा तो we enclose the parent chain in the box. Now apply the second step of IUPAC rule. What is the second step, students? Numbering of parent chain. Good. We do the numbering. Now do the numbering of the parent chain. First of all, we do the numbering from left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do the numbering from left hand side, what is the position of double bond here? Carbon 3 from the double bond, right? Now do the numbering from right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do the numbering from right hand side, again double bond is formed by carbon number 3. Double bond carbon number 3 बना रहा है, ठीक है ना. So it is our choice. We can do the numbering from either side, either from left hand side or either from right hand side. The position of double bond remains same, right? Okay, now identify the functional groups which are attached with the parent chain, students. Here you can notice, identify the alkyl radical, right students? This is the first alkyl radical, another alkyl radical, another alkyl radical and another alkyl radical. Okay, everything which is present outside the chain will be the alkyl radical. Identify the alkyl radical. Alkyl radical identify करें. Alkyl radical which is made up of single carbon atom is methyl radical, right? Now how many methyl radicals are? This is methyl radical, this is also methyl radical, this is also methyl radical and this is also methyl radical, right? It means all the 4 radicals are methyl radical. How many methyl radicals are present? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 methyl radicals, right? Now to specify the number of methyl radicals we use the term tetra. क्योंकि इसमें 4 मिथाइल रेडिकल हैं, इसलिए हम कौन सी टर्म यूज़ करेंगे? टेट्रामिथाइल, राइट? नाउ व्हाट आर देयर पोजीशंस? 2 methyl radicals are attached with carbon number 2 and 2 methyl radicals are attached with carbon number 5, right students? Now coming to assign IUPAC name to this organic molecule, right? Now first of all we mention the positions of all the 4 methyl radicals, right? और एक कार्बन से एक रेडिकल जितनी दफ़ा अटैच है हम उस कार्बन की पोजीशन को उतनी दफ़ा रिपीट करेंगे, लिखेंगे, राइट. सो फर्स्ट मिथाइल रेडिकल इज अटैच विद कार्बन नंबर 2, सो वी राइट हियर 2. Then we place comma. Second methyl radical is also attached with carbon number 2, so we write here 2, right. Now coming to then third methyl radical is attached with carbon number 5, we place comma and then we write the position of third methyl radical. Fourth methyl radical is also attached with carbon number 5, we place the comma and we write the position of fourth methyl radical, right. Now how many methyl radicals? 1, 2, 3, 4, right. So after placing hyphen we write here tetramethyl. Tetra shows there are 4 methyl radicals. Tetramethyl, right. Okay. Now what is the position of double bond in this molecule? Here you can notice, students, double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. So we write the position of double bond 3, right, after placing hyphen. Now then we place hyphen. How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 carbon atoms. So name is started with hex. Since it is an alkene molecule, ene is used as suffix. So what is the IUPAC name of this molecule? 2255 tetramethyl 3-hexene. 2255